Hello everybody, Salty Walty is here. The video will start in a couple of minutes, but I want to give a shout out and a big thanks to all the Patreons who are now supporting me. We got the Big Dong Salt Shakers in the form of Crazy App, Proof, and Streeter. We got the Salt Mages, JJ, Casey, Peter, and Spud, and the Salt Lanes of Momoka, Maverick, and Strike. This is a quick edit, quick picture, because I haven't figured out how to use GIMP yet real well. I'm working on it. Same with the shortcut. It pisses me off, so I gotta walk away and not fiddle with it, or I'm going to break something. Yeah, thank you guys. Let's start the video. I don't even remember what video I have queued. Okay, so I'm in my Unit 5. I hope I didn't post this video. Fuck. Because I can't always remember what videos, and I don't always tend to delete the videos I use right off the bat. Let me do a quick gander back into my, Okay, nope, I haven't used this video. But, yeah, so the O5 is a raid-type unit. It plays, more range than melee, but you can do melee in it rather well. Instead of having a mega beam launcher, it has a big fuck-off giant Gatling gun, which I am in love with. This is probably one of my favorite weapons in the game. It does a massive amount of damage over a consistent time, and you see me shred that unit. Even though I was general, he was general, I was doing 124 damage. That's not shabby. A lot of people will use the bazooka with this unit. I used to run the bazooka, but, you know, when you tag support types for, I think, 3,500 damage with the beam rifle, you stick with the beam rifle. Plus, the hyper beam rifle is a particularly great weapon. So, yeah, the O5 is definitely a fantastic suit to have on your side. Takes a little bit of getting used to, because it is a raid with a fuck ton of weapons on it. You also, its beam saber does really good damage if you want to get up close and personal. And those beam spot guns, if you're able to get up close with a support, can do really laying the damage to a support. Like, real fucking big damage numbers. So, whenever you can sit down and really just hose people with this fucking Gatling gun and just do some massive damage. This guy just won't get off Shipper's nuts. Fuck off, get the boot. So, sadly, I tried to go with the RX-78-2 colors on my Unit 5, but due to the way the color separation is on this suit, it doesn't work out, and that's a little upsetting. It works quite well with a lot of the other Gundams, like my full armor Gundam. The heavy Gundam looks really good. The full armor G3 looks fantastic. It just doesn't look good on the thoroughbred units, which is a little upsetting, but that's okay. And the reason they're okay, so McLeod normally calls them the thoroughbred because that's the ship they were on. It was the thoroughbred Pegasus class, which I'm pretty sure got shot down, if I'm not mistaken. You would have to ask McLeod on that one. But yeah, no. So the O5 is really good at putting constant DPS out. It's not like it doesn't have the burst damage that the O4 has in the form of the Mega Particle Cannon, but it does have higher DPS, I feel, with the Gatling gun. So you can actually lock down a full area by yourself if you're able to, if your allies keep any stragglers off of you. Man, oh yeah, this guy's a ghost, by the way. You can see me hosing him, and him just, you know, he's just not taking any damage. So this was not fun. And it's funny because after he has this little ghost and he spawns back in and then immediately gets fucking destroyed. I think this is the main reason, because this is still a problem in the game where you do get zombies where they can't take any damage, but they can do damage to you. I had a match just today where I was actually willing to play a lot more games, but the last match kind of pissed me off, where we were winning and someone bombed the room, and it was like the last 45 seconds. It was, and I'm pretty sure it was the enemy full armor Gundam, where he turned the corner, and I just see him float into the sky and just disappear. And I'm really upset with sword losers like that, where they do stuff because they're losing, and then they have to find a way to bomb the room. I don't know if he's got a lag switch or what, but that just really irked the shit out of me, because I was using the G-Line standard armor, and I actually find that suit kind of hard to use, because its weapons don't like to jive with each other, because the beam rifle is 250 range, while you have the Gatling guns, which are 350 range, or 400. I'm not too sure. I really gotta check that out. So those weapons don't tend to jive too well together. And I was on a roll. Both me and Duchess were the G-Line standard armors, and we were we're mopping up the units really well. But it's just like, when I seen the full armor Gundam float through the air, I'm like, oh, this guy's gonna bomb the room, and sure enough, that's what he did. So I'm a little upset about that, because we weren't winning by much. It was a real close fought battle, but I was just having a lot of fun in the the standard armor. By the way, that suit came from Mobile Suit Gundam UC Battlefield Record 0081. That's a title of a mouthful. Mouthful of mouthful. So in that game, though, you could pretty much give whatever suit, whatever weapon. I gave a Zaku 1, a Bollock Standard Zaku 1, the Rekuten Bazooka Kai, and a Heat Sword, and that pretty much mopped out its generator, and it couldn't use anything else. No shields or no parts. That was kind of funny. So, they need, I wish this game had destructible body parts, like it, because I'm pretty sure BB Studios would still have access to those files, because BB Studios, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to have to check this real quick. Pretty sure BB Studios worked on Crossfire. I'm almost positive they did. Wikipedia this shit. I guess not. I could have swore they worked on this game. I'm gonna have to start up my copy. Yeah, I could have swore they worked on this game. Let's see. I just seen. Yeah, they did work on it. Okay, developed as a. Okay, so yeah, they did work on BB Studios. Crossfire. So I don't like that's another bug I have with Crossfire. Not Crossfire, but GBO is that, like, the Gundam ground type and the what do you call that thing? Gym ground type. They don't have the beam sabers in the legs. BB Studios, who worked on for Crossfire, Crossfire has animations for that, where the saber will jet out of the legs, or jet out of the legs, and I'm a little upset they don't use those animations, because if they worked on the game, you would think they would have files on there, or at least be able to copy said files. I don't know how that all that works. Hell, I can't even figure out GIMP and Shotcut. Anywho, I wanna again thank you guys for thank the Patreons and all that. Yeah, thank you for everything. I'm gonna pause this. I also want to continue on saying, if you guys have a request you guys want me to do, like a mobile suit in colors or what have you, please shoot me the message through Patreon. That way I know what I can do and all that. So yeah, thank you for everything, and I shall talk to you guys later. Oh fuck.